Welcome to our time together on the Parsha. The Shabbos, you have the privilege of reading Parshas Vayechi, which is the last of the Parshios of the first of the Chamisha Chumshei Torah. Parshas Vayechi's 85 psukim end when the Torah tells us that Yosef's Aron, Yosef's burial bier, was placed in Egypt. Vayusam ba'aron b'Mitzrayim. After we say those psukim, after the seventh Aliyah, everyone knows that in the last parsha of the Sedra, we say the words chazak, chazak, v'nis chazek. Strengthened, we should be strengthened, and we should be even more strengthened. And nis chazek means we should give ourselves strength. Not only should we be strengthened, but we should give ourselves strength. We have the ability to give ourselves strength. That being the case, we go to the Gemara, in which the Gemara in Brachas and Lamed Beis Amid Beis tells us, Arba'a tzrichen chizuk. There are four things that require chizuk. And the Gemara enumerates them. Torah, the study of Torah. Ma'asim tovim, the doing of good deeds. 3, tefillah. And 4, derech eretz. Derech eretz will leave for the end. Right now, let's explain why do these four need chizuk. Torah needs chizuk because no matter how many times we study a parsha, a chumash, no matter how many times we study a Rashi, each time we study it, we might not feel we've accomplished it all. Do we know all the psukim in Bereshis? Do we know all the psukim in Vayechi? Can we explain all the Rashi commentary that gives us the pshat in all of this week's Sedra? Possibly not. Possibly yes, but possibly not. And even those who might have read all the Rashi might not understand it all. And so it's easy for a person to get, I can't learn it all anyway. Why bother? So the Torah tells us you have to be mischazek. These four things need chizuk. You studied it once, you didn't get it all, you don't give up. You go back and you try again. Ma'asim tovim is the same way. Doing good deeds. Doing good deeds, people are under the impression, if I do this good deed, I'm going to get rewarded. But the Torah doesn't work that way. We don't know the matan schar, as the Pirkei Avos says, of mitzvahs. So sometimes we do things and we wonder, where is the reward? And we're not supposed to do it for the reward. And therefore we need chizuk on ma'asim tovim. Because sometimes people don't even appreciate what we do. And we might think to ourselves, why bother helping other people when nobody appreciates it? Why be good when I don't get the reward? And somebody could think that. So ma'asim tovim needs chizuk. Tefillah, prayer, needs chizuk. Why? Because the nature of tefillah is, I daven for this. I worked so hard. I wanted so that I should get this that I prayed for. It's as if, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is a store that you go in and you say what you want and you're going to get it automatically. So it needs chizuk because you have to daven again. Kaveh el Hashem, chazak v'yam yislebecha v'kaveh el Hashem. And when it comes to derech eretz, Rashi gives 3 interpretations of what derech eretz is. He says, Im umanhu, if the person's a craftsman, le'um naso, he needs to have chizuk in his craft because sometimes he'll make something and he'll feel it's the best he can do and he knows he could do better, so he needs chizuk to do even better. Im socherhu, if he's a businessman, a salesman, or an entrepreneur, l'schu raso, he might not make the deal of the century the first time, so he's got to try again and again and again until he gets it. And finally, Rashi says, Im ish milchamahu, if he's a man of war, lemilchamto, to his war. How many wars have Klal Yisrael fought? How many wars just in the last few years have we fought to try to get some peace and stability in our land? And we're in the throes of another mad stabbing spree in which innocent people are walking the streets trying to go about their lives. And so, as men of war, as people of war trying to maintain ourselves in Eretz Yisrael and to maintain our equilibrium, our faith in Hashem, we need chizuk. So we have these four. We have Torah, needs chizuk. We have to learn more Torah, not less. Let's learn more. Maasim tovim. Things don't always go our way. Let's keep doing Maasim tovim. Let's not give up and strengthen ourselves by giving more Maasim tovim and doing more Maasim tovim. And tefillah, even though we might not have gotten our prayers answered, Kaveh el Hashem, Chazak v'yam mitzlibecha v'kaveh el Hashem. We keep davening because we know that's what we're supposed to do, and that's what gives us the chizuk to know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is listening and hearing our prayers. And finally, Derech Eretz, we're men of war, we're men of business, we're men and women who try to do the best we can in our craft, whether it's raising children, being friends, the craft of human interpersonal relationships, and all of it. We need chizuk because we don't always get what we hope. And so at the end of this week's Edger, when we say chazak, chazak, v'nis chazek, let's keep these four things in mind. And let's hope and pray that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give us the chizuk of knowing that we can keep on coming to Him and He will hear our tefillah. And just as we strengthen ourselves with Torah and Maasim Tovim and tefillah and Derech Eretz, Hashem will strengthen us with the success of our prayers. Have a wonderful Shabbos.